Greetings all. Yes. Um, Thanks for joining me on the Monday night live for Q&A, any updates that we've got. Anyone who's joining us, we'll give it a couple minutes. Anyone joining us, just let me know you can hear me loud and clear. And I'll just wait for a few of you to come in. Yeah, so today's live will just be basically, questions people's got asked regarding properties in the Gambia, lands, house builds, and so on. Then I'll give you some updates and try and answer those questions as best as I can. And anything that we're doing in the pipeline, we'll kind of, I'll give you a briefing on that as well, what we've got planned. So yeah, and anyone that wants to join the live can do so. Remember how to do it, if I can remember. Yeah. I'll put in my details for now anyway. Those that want to contact, I'll put my email and so on, which is contact at So I'll put our email address. I will put my WhatsApp as well, or you can just call directly if you're in the UK. +44 7939 614434. Yeah. So that's the contact details as well. Yeah, I mean, I did a live last week. I did put it up on our post that we was going live a few days ago. Always best just to put it on your, like, to alert you, just in case you forget. But I will give it a minute or so and then I'll just continue. Like I said, you can always watch it on the replay anyway. So like, yes, anybody coming in, please do confirm that you can hear me. Last week I had a few technical problems in terms of actually hearing me and so on. So okay, all right, I'm gonna start anyway. Yeah, so basically, we will be, discussing about any updates, any questions. Those that joined me last week, I was talking about that we've got some plots available in Gunjur, the Gambia, and we've extended our payment plan. So that will be, we used to do a 6 months payment plan, but now we've increased it to 1 year for those in the diaspora, anywhere in the world, and 2 years for Gambians living in the Gambia, just to help people, have access to lands, to make it more accessible for Gambians. So we've extended it to 2 years now. That is in Gunjur, Um, so basically, you'll put like a 30% down payment, and then you can spread the cost over either the year if you're a diasporan, or or those Gambians over 2 years. Yeah. So that's how it works basically. Your paperwork will be processed. We'll start the process. Your paperwork will not be handed over to you until you've paid in full. Um, you can also pay in full if you decide you don't want the, you know, do any of the payment plans, and you've got the cash. Then you can pay in full, and then you get your paperwork. Um, so yeah, then you won't be able to kind of do any work on the land until you officially own it. Um, and you've got your documents. But we're quite transparent when we're processing the paperwork. Obviously there'll be a contract between Properties Gambia and yourselves, and then uh, you know we'll also keep you updated in terms of the process of the paperwork. Yeah. So we do all the paperwork up to the capital gains. So that's the Alcalo, physical planning transfer, Ricama Area Council transfer, your relative taxes on the land, and then it's handed over to you. If you decide that you want to have an occupancy certificate, that's additional, which is not much. But we can do all that work for you as well. We are also, as you know, we've been concentrating a lot on building work now. We've been working on 4 houses. And now what we're going to also do is block banking. When we say block banking, is basically making blocks and we'll bank it for you. We're working on a system, how it's going to work. So it'd be a case of like, you pay so much dalasi, each month to build up your blocks, in terms whether that is for your fencing or your house. It just helps as well. Then it's not one big hit. As you know, building houses are not cheap. Relatively cheap compared to a lot of places in the world. Gambia is still, relatively cheap. So yeah, it's a form of banking your blocks basically. And then when you're ready, we'll deliver them to site, and you can do your work. Yeah. So you can do it over a period of time, 6 months, a year, 2 years. It's entirely up to you. So that's something we're doing. And different other multiple services, property management. We're going to be getting into that as well. So those that do have properties, in terms of your maintenance, things like that. Even things like security. So there's a number of things that we are looking into. Obviously boreholes, blinds as well for those, doing blinds. So lots of different little projects, services that we'll be offering as we move on. So yeah, we're trying to make it more accessible and offering more services. Generally, we've been offering a lot of services to our clients that bought with us. Some of them are, we've done their fences for them. We've, built their houses. And it takes the headache away from things as well, because we do all the paperwork sides in terms of the permits, the fence permits, building permits, occupancy certificates, and things like that. So these are things that we do for the client as well. And then, once your paperwork's ready to pick up, you can either collect it from the office in Brussels, or we can send it out via DHL to wherever you are in the world. So that's something we do as well once we've completed. Some clients say, just hold on to the paperwork, we'll keep it until they arrive in the Gambia and we'll hand it over. As long as they've paid in full, we'll just hand it over to the client, and then and from there, you can start any builds and so on. So they're the things that we're doing. Yeah. Anyone who's coming in, please, do feel free to ask any questions. Like I said, it is a Q&A. So if there's something you want to know more about what we're doing in terms of our builds and the lands. So I think it's pretty good. I think we've got 21 lands left, and we are doing a 1 year and a 2 year payment plan on those lands. So yeah, we've got a lot of exciting things coming up. And those lands, they will be service lands, doing the roads, street lights, and so on. We want to sell these lands so we can start developing on these areas as well in terms of roads and things like that. Yeah, we won't be doing the fences, but we'll be doing the other infrastructure. So it will be good if we can get people to start, the quicker people start developing on their properties, then we can continue with our work. We don't want to be putting in certain amenities and things like that when there's nobody actually there at the time. So these are things that we're working towards. Yeah. Like I said, I've put our contact details up there. Email, WhatsApp. Yep, you can WhatsApp me. If you're in the UK, I'm in the UK at the moment. You can contact me directly on that number. Also visit our website as well, which I'll put that up. Properties Gambia. So www.properties-gambia.com. That is our website as well. Our address in the Gambia is, which I'll put, the office. We're in Brussels. Brussels phase 2. Brussels phase 2, opposite the speed petrol station. Yeah, so that's it basically. Yep, we're opposite speed petrol station, Brussels phase 2. Excuse my spelling there. Phase 2. Okay. Yeah, so that's exactly what we're doing. Like I said, anybody's got any questions, they're welcome to ask. And then, yes, you can also find us on several social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So yeah, if you put in Properties Gambia Real Estate on Facebook, you'll find us on there. Also, I believe the Instagram is Properties Gambia 19. Yeah, so you'll find us on several several platforms. Yeah, I guess it's going to take me a few weeks to build back up. We did have a lot of people coming in before, but like I said, I've been so busy with other things and not concentrating as much on the social media lives and things like that. So now I'm trying to build that back up so people can kind of, come in on a regular basis and ask any questions that they may have regarding properties and so on. We do have a few properties that we've got as well, some land in Petrolin, Mamuda, around that area, Jambanjelly, around between Jambanjelly and Sanyang. Those ones are cash only. They are 20 by 20, and that is for 300,000 Gambian dollars each one. Like I said, the ones in Gunjur. So basically, if you contact me on the WhatsApp, I can send you all the relevant information. So the Gunjur plots are anything between 20 by 20 to 20 by 23. So there's several different sizes. And those plots are going for 375,000 Gambian dollars. Yeah, like I said, we're doing it on a 1-year payment plan and a 2-year payment plan. 375. That's Gambian dollars. Yeah, so I'll put that information up there as well. If anybody wants to know. Yeah, it's probably going to be a short one. Like I said, I'm going to be coming on more often and letting people know that we're actually, doing more lives and Q&As for people that, want to know a bit more. So yeah, so always contact us on the details. And yeah, we'll be surely to help you. Like I said, I'm in and out of Gambia most of the time. I should be back there very shortly. But we have an excellent team there. General manager and, all the other relevant team members that are in the office as well. That can assist you. If you've got any queries, we're open from Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. Yeah. Anybody, if you want to do any site visits, visit any of our projects that we're doing, it gives you an understanding of the sort of work we're doing. And, obviously the lands that we're selling, if you're not in the Gambia, you've got friends or family in the Gambia, we'll be happy to take them for a site visit to see the location. So yeah, do very quick. They're not going to be around too much longer. Like I said, we are trying to help more people so it's more accessible to own lands and so on. Yeah. Right. Okay. If anybody's here and they can hear me loud and clear, do let me know. I should have probably put a reminder that I'm up on the YouTube, so people know. I might transfer it to the YouTube channel itself from here. So yeah, anyone's joined us, do, if you've got any questions. If not, I'm going to wrap it up pretty much. We've pause there. I'm gonna wrap it up. I think I'm transferring over to YouTube Studio, I believe. Let's just wait till it's holding up. Yeah. So same again. Any questions? Do let me know. Because I'm using a different platform, not everyone might not know that I'm actually live unless you've pressed on your all right, okay, I've closed that one. All right. Okay, Max Cisse, loud and clear. Okay. You have land in Sanyang? No, we have land in Sanyang, but those ones are reserve. We've got 6 reserve plots, but they are for house builds. So we do have lands in Sanyang. We might release 1 or 2 of them, possibly as an empty plot. Do contact me, and then I can give you some more relevant information. But generally, they have been reserved for house builds. So when I say house build, so basically you buy the plot, we can give you numerous designs and we build it for you. Or if you have your own blueprint and your own design, we can do it for you. But we're not selling it as empty plots. But like I said, we might release 1 or 2 of them. It might be worth contacting me directly. And then, you know, I can give you some more information on that. But generally, we're not releasing. We've only got 6 of those plots. What we're trying to, so basically, we're trying to make it a case of where we're developing the areas rather than just selling the lands and people land banking and so on. We want to really try and develop those areas. Okay, Max, you say. Okay, all right. So I think you've got my details are in the comments. You've got an email address, and there's a WhatsApp number there. If you're in the UK, you can contact directly. So yeah, you can also contact me, leave your details, and then you know we can talk. Yeah, so I think that is pretty much it. I think unless anybody else is in and you know they've got any questions that they would like to ask before I wrap it up. Like I said, I've not been doing regular lives, but now I'm gonna try and make it a bit more regular. Okay, you're in Germany, Max. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so it'd probably be easy if you just WhatsApp me on that number. I'll put it up again once more. There was a set +447939614434. Yeah. And like I said, in terms of the builds and things, if you want to have like updates, we are putting regular updates on our builds. Normally, like once a week, we'll give you some updates on exactly what we're doing. Then it gives you a bit of an understanding of how Properties Gambia works, and so on. And if you are in the Gambia, you know, we'll be happy to take you on a little tour of one of our projects, and you'll see how it actually works. But thanks, Max. Yeah, look forward to hearing from you. I'm sure we can help you out. Right, okay. I think I'm going to be wrapping it up. Like I said, I think when we start, like I said, I've not been doing it for a while. Once I start getting people a bit more engaging on our lives, then you know, we'll, there'll be more questions that people want to ask and things like that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Like I said, I think we're gonna wrap it up, and I'll be back again next week. So do look on the social media platforms. I always do put it up, say the day I'm coming live, and what time. Generally, it's either Sunday or Monday around that time. It can vary, but I will be coming on once a week. To let you know in terms of what we're doing and what's our plans, and then answering any questions people may have. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for joining, guys. Like I said, I'll give it one more minute. If anyone's got any more questions, then I'm going to end this live, and then probably see you next week. Yeah. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you ain't. Like I said, if you want a bit more detail of what we're doing, then we can. So like I said, same again. We've got lands in Gunjo, 20 by 20, up to 20 by 23. And we're doing a payment plan of 1 year for those in the diaspora and 2 years for those in the Gambia. Yeah. Modu Bajo, you said what? If you've got any questions, ask. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to wrap it up. But like I said, do contact me on my WhatsApp or email, and then we'll reply, and then we can have a chat. Thank you, guys. All right. And I will see you next week. Thank you.